This is Paranormal Short Session 40 by Keith Evans. I'm at the Chestnut Street Cemetery in Apalachicola, Florida. Today is, well, let me stop here and tell you. I got mustard, M-U-S-T-A-R-D, stop, S-T-O-P, and peace, P-A-C-E. And I got Bill. Was Bill the name of your other child, Stan and Bill? They could be the name of the two infants here. Stan and Bill. Stop, peace, Bill. The one before that was channeling. I don't think I got that on the video. Bill came up too quick and pushed it off. Wound, W-O, wound, W-O-U-N-D. It's in the injury, a wound. You've been wounded. Bill, how were you wounded? Anyway, this is Paranormal Short Session 40 by Keith Evans at the Chestnut Street Cemetery. Today is Wednesday, the 13th of November, 2024. As you can see here, there's a combination within the cemented boundary. There is no name on the little entrance plate, which is much lower than the sides, as you can see here. And there's two infant, they're not full grave cradles, they're just outline of a grave cradle. And then there's an adult over here, outline of a grave cradle. I think this is Stan and Bill, and I'm trying to think of the name of the first person who I got. But if you watch the promos, you'll see I got a name of, the first name I got I think was Ed, and I think that's the father. And then Stan, and then Bill. So, at least that's my interpretation. So, Peace is P-A-C-E, Bill is B-I-L-L. Hello, Bill, my name is Keith Evans. Thanks for talking to me. Same with Stan. Hello, Stan. My name is Keith Evans. Thanks for talking to me. And I got wound. W-O-U-N-D. Now, depending on when they were buried, if you got a wound and it got infected, they didn't have medication to treat that, so sometimes that could cause you to die. Back prior to, say, the 1920s, I don't think they even had penicillin until around the 1930s or 1940s, so anyway, I just wondered, Bill, how were you wounded? How did you get injured to have a wound? Can you tell me which area of your body was wounded? Now see, I could have this totally backwards. It could be that Bill is the dad and Stan and Ed are the children. You know, just because the first name you get doesn't mean that that was the dad. Anyway, just to let you know, there's all possibilities. Every paranormal researcher is going to give their interpretation of different data. And that's what you need to do at home. You know, if you want to take a look at the data, come up with your own interpretations. Okay with me. That's what I do. And I've been doing this for what? About 62 years now. All right. I think this is unique. You don't see the full grave cradle or the full plot cradle, if I must say, like a low cement wall around multiple graves. And then this would be the adult size, if it was a full grave cradle, but it's not. It's like a borderline grave cradle. And then two children, borderline grave cradles. You don't see that too often. So this is unique. And I'm sorry that I don't have any names to ask other than the three names I was given. Stan, Bill, and Ed. So I'd like to say thank you, Stan, Bill, and Ed, for such a unique design within your family plot and your individual borderline grave cradles. I think it's pretty cool. And what did you like most about Apalachicola? These are things I usually ask. And I might have asked this already during the promos. But I'll tell you what I like. I like the restaurants and I like the Chestnut Street Cemetery. And I just wondered, what you liked most about Apalachicola. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good. I'm not in your way where I'm parked out there. No? All right, if you need me to move, let me know. All right, thank you. Sorry about that. They're doing some landscaping and maintenance on the ground, so I'm wanting to make sure my car's not in the way. Again, I'd just like to know. I'm always interested in what people like about a place. This place was really big on seafood and fishing, and a lot of people made their living off of harvesting, clams or oysters and all from the bay and the waters around Apalachicola. Some people caught fish or whatever they could catch and sell at the seafood stores. So I just wondered, is there anyone here that worked in that line of business? I haven't been fishing since 1978, so I'm not a big fisherman. I do like the water, but I don't get in it a lot. So if there's anyone who would like to chime in, you don't have to be Bill, Stan, or Ed. Well, you can see the Chestnut Street Cemetery is a pretty good sized cemetery. It's not that area over there is not part of the cemetery. That's part of like a park that the city has designed for future use. So it's short of a city block minus that little area over there. It's kind of got the really green grass. Other than that, the rest here is part of the cemetery. Right here, this would be like kind of like a north direction. This would be west. This would be south. There's the sun. And this would be kind of like east. So you're getting a good view of how large the cemetery is. You can see the houses over there. There's a red roof there. You see the house there through the trees. So anyway, I was giving the ghosts and spirits time to build up some energy. See, as soon as I put the obvious down, I can't hear it. We have was, W-A-S, inside, I-N-S-I-D-E, and surface. Surface is S-U-R-F-A-C-E. Was inside a surface. Okay, does that mean that you're still inside your coffin? Or you used to be inside your coffin? Was inside the surface. Was inside the surface. Okay, does that mean that now you're a spirit and you're free to roam away from your biological body? Is that what you're saying? Well, that's cool. I like that. Appreciate you communicating with me. Is there any question that you'd like to ask me? I'll do my best to answer it. What's inside the surface? Gosh, anyone at home watching, was inside the surface is like past tense. Now, maybe if they're not good with English, maybe they're saying present tense, that I am inside within this surface here. So, I guess talking about their biological body, you know, if I was a ghost or spirit for too long, I think I would kind of, it's like you cut your toenails and your fingernails, you don't consider yourself part of that toenail or fingernail. So maybe after you pass away for a longest period of time, you consider yourself as the spirit, and your biological body is just the remains of what you used to be, like when you cut your fingernails or toenails or your hair. So that's just my way of looking at it. People at home can draw their own conclusions. Um, is that what you meant by was inside the surface? I got hobble. Hobble is Hobble. Yeah, I walk with a limp. I got two bad knees and an injury to my back, so I don't look too pretty when I walk, but that's okay. I'm still alive. Oh, since I didn't say anything on Veterans Day, happy Veterans Day to everyone. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for serving our country. Thank you. All right. I always forget something, huh? Hobble is Hobble. So yeah, I do hobble a little bit when I walk. To me, that's an uneven walk with a bounce to it, and I have that. Believe me, it's not helpful in getting girlfriends when you have a sloppy walk. But can't change that, can I? All right. I'd like to give a shout out to the people that I communicate with within the paranormal field. I like to say